Probably gonna be either tonight or tomorrow's gonna be our last painting stream for a little bit again, depending on what comes in, if my order finally does arrive. So really tonight we're just kind of working on, we've already got everybody painted up, as you can see here. We're really just trying to get everybody to start popping, a little more vibrancy, breaking up all that black. So we're adding some reds to fabric, leather. The sergeants are getting a red helmet. Should be one more, I forget who. Sergeant Saul here, and doesn't get any red. Captain the Chaos Lord needs some flesh colors. And yeah, just a few minor touch-ups and details. I want to paint my Nurgle icon. Where did he go? Here he is, yeah. I was going to paint him up for some Nurgle flesh disease colors to, make him stand out from the rest. Just trying to break up these silhouettes, so they don't just look all black and gold. I really don't know what else I'm going to do with him. I got a little bit of him done today. Painted up those grenades, kind of made it a little more interesting looking. Maybe get some blood on him, I guess. I want some blood on those spikes. Yeah. Hopefully my demon comes in tomorrow. We can actually paint it up, and all I have to do is order a Terminator next week, and by the end of the month I might actually have a decent Chaos Army to take and play with. So we need the flesh, need some whites, and some reds. Those are the plans there. And then touch of this too. Mostly it's probably gonna be working on the Rhino tonight, because he's really not had a whole lot of love as of lately. Oh, we did start painting up the stubber too for the blight launcher. So it's almost done. Just need to get some brass on it and then some weathering, and it's good. So let's do this nonsense. Not really sure about using that primer on these guys, because I don't really think they need it necessarily. These guys are the ones we'll be focused on right now. I'm just an absolute butterfinger tonight. Oh, I need a paper towel. I just realized that. I'll be right back. this metal really sticks to these brushes, damn. Give the noodle here another coat. This is almost too vibrant of a red, though. I don't know about this. This is pure red. It's almost like an apple red. So we're kind of going with they're called Juicitarians. The elite Terminator unit of Ben. I like their color scheme of golds and reds and blacks. So it's kind of what I'm emulating here. It's not really the same. The aspiring champions all have red helmets to indicate them, so you got one in each squad or each, I don't know, whatever subdivision of legionaries is called. Each pod. Band, something. And then you got an icon bearer in each too. Looks a lot better on the second coat, honestly. And then the Chaos Lord, we're just painting this whole damn cape red. That seems like something gaudy a Chaos Marine would do, is strut in the combat with a blood red cape. Bit of a glossy sheen after this dried. I don't know what's up with that. Don't really know what to do with his collar here. He's got that eagle. I guess it's not a collar. It's a I don't know what the hell you'd call that thing. I'm thinking I got these he's got these ropes on his front here. I think I might turn those into intestines too. That seems like a fun idea. You know, just get extra grody with the chaos. And then let's try to figure out what symbol these guys should use. And the rhino's already got an eye for us on the side of it over here, so we might as well just do that. Stick with consistency, you know. God, I wish. There we go. You see that there? So I think we'll just stick with that. Just draw eyes on everything. Like we'll put an eye up here. It's gonna be pretty shit though, because these are not the best brushes for accuracy and tiny details. Oh, Dawn of Sorrow. To this day, something profoundly disturbs me about that game. I really can't put my thumb on it. It just feels like a cheap caricature of Arya. There he is. Far more red than before. He's definitely going to stand out now, isn't he? Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to have some bloody tears coming out of this skull up here, too. It's been defiled. It is an iron halo no longer. And we'll let that. Kind of graffiti an eye on here. Yeah, I agree entirely. Dawn's writing is far worse than Arya's. Here we go. That's a good start for right now. We'll set him aside, let him dry off. Well, we'll set him aside as soon as I get these ridges on the cape here. Okay, he's got his aspirants there. And give this thing a nice, another shade, another coat of red here. I don't know why it's red, but I felt like it'd be nice to make it red, you know? I think he's the only one that has these leather thongs or leather straps on his waistline. What a shame, because it's a neat look. Kind of wish they all had that. He's popping just a hair more. Need to give his face another coat. Alright, what else were we going to do? You could probably do something with this guy. I was going to do this little detail. I don't know. I want to put red X's all over the eagles on the bolters, but that's a death watch, or a, not death watch. The fucking vampire people when they go nuts. What's that fucking company called? It's their thing, you know, red X's on everything on black. So, I don't know. Maybe an eye. If I can manage to make an eye this small, I don't know. Again, this is not the best brush. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Is anyone else with one? Just a skull. Alright, we need to defile these guys too up here. It should be a lot easier though. They're much bigger. I may fuck that up. Now it just looks like I painted it in. Maybe smaller. Maybe not the whole skull, you know? Something like that, you know? I've not actually seen the RPG used. Well, I guess I don't get to see it used because he just killed the boss in like 3 hits. Yeah, see, that's a little bit better. I actually need to look into the towel. I don't actually know what color that helmet's supposed to be. Maybe limited based on what I've got here. Yeah, see, I think that's working a little bit better. Need to file his halo as well. needs a touch up. This one's kind of harder. It's a bit odder of an angle. And all the purity singles are just these little red strips of cloth, or we could call them flesh too. That'd be fun. Yeah, maybe I'll have just strips of flesh hanging off their armor. There we go. Nice iron as a power fist. I might put an eye on all the shoulders of the Marines too. Maybe some 8-pointed stars too, that'd be fun. No, just trying to be a fucking mess. Fuck. Oh well. It's a corn skull now. Let's try that again, huh? Again, these are not... This is like the best brush I have, and it's pretty shit. Yeah, about fuck that one up too. It's a little more legible though. Go back to eyes, at least those are easy to do. That was fucking botched. Grody. And I think we're actually not going to put him, give him the eye. grabbing him. So I saw here we got some bronze on him. That chain there definitely needs to be updated. I think I drilled some holes into his armor. Make it look like he got shot a couple times. Say he just drew on an eye on top of that, and then give him one up here too. Okay, now for these boys. Here's one we need to file. Well, I fucked that up colossally. God damn it. Like, I could definitely go out and buy some, like, super fine brushes, but if I did, I'd probably fuck them up and ruin them. Like, in the first night I tried to have them. Let me glue this. I am painting converted Chaos Marines. So these were the Marines from the Assault on Blackreach box that I bought in 2011. As you can see, they're all firstborns, which are no longer allowed in the regular Marines, so they are now Chaos Marines. So they're just kind of generic Black Legion. I was going to call them the Impalers, aka the Pinheads, since they all have spikes all over their heads. Yeah. We're just kind of going off of the Chaos Marine Codex because they're a lot more interesting. or the index, I suppose, right now until the codex comes out. But we're probably just going to be sticking with the index rules because those packs are fun. Especially undivided. So we're just touching up, give them a few little details. Trying to make them pop a little bit more. That's the goal tonight. Because it's, as you can see, a pretty big mass of black and gold here, or black and bronze. So trying to give them a few more details to help them out stand out just a little bit more. My rhino is sitting off to the side, untouched, just a black brick. We're going to have to bring it into the fold here shortly. And I've somehow managed to cheese out a list of 1,000 points of Marines without actually having to invest a whole lot. Like, that Black Watch box was $200 back in the day, and I traded my buddy some more Marines and a Rhino for the Orc part. And then, and the Rhino. Did I say that already? Fuck, I'm tired. Then I've got a Change Caster who's going to be in the Alliance list, and that's 1,000 points. 3 squads of Legionaries, a squad of Terminators, a Chaos Lord, and a Terminator Chaos Lord. And that's it. Oh, and a Hellbrute. I got my Hellbrute over here, too. I'm actually really proud of him. He's had like 3 transformations over the years. It's kind of a shitty eyeball, but it's not the shittiest eyeball tonight, that's for sure. I don't know if you can see that. Someone had a bolter. This guy. Alright, redemption arc here. Can I put an eyeball on this eagle? Yeah, answer is not really. That might just be too small. Oh. As long as they did something to it. So let's shove all these guys out of the way here. Oh, this flamer needs some love. Man cut off his arm for a heavy flamer, and we haven't even done anything with it yet. Just realized, is that flash? Is that paint? Ooh. I never even saw that before. There's 20-old flash on that, I bet. What the fuck is he doing? Oh, he's grinding a pirate? way to spend an evening, but I'm not going to knock it. I don't really know what else. This is an old flamer. I don't really remember what the paint scheme looks like on these guys. Let's go ahead and just paint the cap. Oh, look at that. He's got a big old thing that we need to defile right here. Paint a nice eyeball on that. Make it clear we are not loyalists anymore. Yeah, good enough. Don't really look like it, but it'll do for me. And that's the important part. Okay, now for our Nurgle man here. Got ourselves a Nurgle icon that we need to paint up a little bit. You can start doing some skulls and some flesh and shit after that. I'm trying to figure out which to do first here. We'll do the green first and then layer the white over the top of that. I feel like that's the safest bet rather than trying to go over or go around the white with the green. Then I think we'll give him a little booger mark too on his shoulder blade. Or his pauldron, I guess that's what it's called. The kids calling him these days. And then we're going to paint those little spikes bronze. Yeah, that'll work. I'm going to have just a little bit of Garrode bleeding down. We can't make that a third eye, couldn't we? You know what? Let's just paint his helmet too. It's a partial Mergling. Where's the grenade launcher guy? Or the missile? Here he is. Give him a touch of green as well. That'll help me keep these two together at least. That's some good fucking skull work right there. That's all you need to make a good skull pop out. God damn, look at that skull. That is a gorgeous fucking skull. I'm very proud of that skull. Yeah, you had a skull I need to touch up, didn't you? Give him something to look at on this little TV thing there. I don't know what that is. Alright, let's start touching up the skulls on the rhino here, too. How many skulls? So little time. Oh, there's 20. So we'll be wrapping up here shortly. Good skulls. Damn fine skulls, if I do say so myself. Trick is you don't want to just glob paint on them. You just want to gently brush them and let that black underneath do all the work for you, you know. Same with the chains here too. Just gently brush that metal coat on and let the black underneath do all the shading. As usual, I've used far too much white paint on my palette here. I'm not even using any of it. We're asking the important questions this evening, it sounds like. And this guy, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna give him some flesh, though. Since we've got a whole bunch of that green left over. Okay. Oh, there's some skulls over here too. I almost forgot those. Yeah, that's looking much better now. Worried about this fucking... That might have to be re-glued there. Alright, and that's it. We're at 10. And we're done for the evening, so I will wrap it up here. Hopefully tomorrow we have a demon to paint. I'm really hoping that's the case. I'll be very sad if we don't. Good night.